How to live a small life with a big picture in mind. Life is but a drop in the ocean. The time that we care about may be as fleeting as the lightning of the universe. The places we struggle with may be as small as a snail's horn. Pattern. What is a pattern? It is how you see the world and yourself. Those who have a pattern will achieve great things. But the truth is that most people live ordinary lives and are busy with small things. To have a big picture in mind is to live a small life well. Number 01. The pattern, the high view of life. Someone in the know has asked, what do you think the pattern looks like? There is high praise for the answer, I can enjoy the best and bear the worst. If you have a big picture, you know that life is always about highs and lows. With a low-keyed heart, you can do high-keyed things. When you have seen a high mountain, you will know that it is not easy to descend from it, and you will cherish every day when you walk with the wind. All our lives, we are just travelers on the road of life. Having a big picture in mind is like taking the high ground. We can see that the road ahead is smooth and straight, but we also know that there are always diversions. One journey after another, one moment in the present. Number 02. Letting go of others' faults and freeing our own hearts. Number 02. The most painful thing in the world is to punish yourself for the mistakes of others. The most painful thing in life is not the hurt that others give, but the bondage that you give yourself. The more I experience, the more I understand that in the second half of my life, the more I age and the shorter I am, the more time I have. Life is not as good as it should be, 9 times out of 10. Dwelling on it for a long time will only consume the present. Wilde once said, "For my own sake, I must forgive some things. For a man cannot rise night after night and plant thorns in the garden of his soul." Not everything that happens in life is worthy of our mediation. Getting angry is when someone else does something stupid, and then we act like fools instead of them. There are some people who are good at what they do, so why turn the other cheek? There are some things that can be understood in the heart, so why look into them? Life is always muddy and sandy, and instead of striving to compete with each other, it is better to let go of the mind, so that life can be turned around. People, from the 20th floor to look down, all they see is the beauty of the moment. If you look down from the 2nd floor, all you will see is garbage on the ground. If a person lacks height, all he sees are problems. If people don't have a pattern, life is just a piece of garbage. The heart is born from the state, and the state is born from the mind. The forgiveness of others is the capacity. Humble yourself, that is the weight. Taken together, it is the quality of a person. Number 03. The rest of my life, I have a home to go back to, someone to love, and food to eat. In this life, we spend all our lives in pursuit of happiness. A home to return to. Home is support and home to return to. When we opened the door to our home, we said, "Your home." Hearing that familiar voice makes my heart feel warm and solid. Home, for everyone, is the deepest attachment and the greatest support. Someone is waiting, someone is concerned, that is happiness. In my friend's memory, no matter how late it was, his mother would always leave a light on, waiting for his father to come home from work. No matter how late my father worked, when he came home, he would see the light on, and his heart would become tender. My mother's waiting is also the happiest moment for my father, who has a busy day. Perhaps because of the warmth and love of his family, my friend's impression of his father was always smiling. Many people don't understand why Chinese people have such a strong sense of family and why their nostalgia is so strong. As the writer said, "What is happiness? Happiness is that the common man remains." Food for thought, love in the kitchen, fire on the earth. When the kitchen is cold, the days are cold, when the kitchen is hot, the days are hot. This life is good, the marriage is good. Old people often say that married life, 3 meals a day about life, probably also said that the fireworks. True happiness, in fact, is like this, it is not fancy at all. The best rest of your life is to have 3 meals a day, all year round, as a family, simple and happy, without panic. Thank you for watching. Welcome to share what you think in this video. Share with your friend, if you learned something in this video. See you in the next video.